Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Hira Hamayo and I welcome you all on behalf of AFAQ online learning platform for the new Sun series Maths Grade 1 Unit 1. So this video is for you if you are a student, a teacher or a parent. So before starting, let me tell you a fact about AFAQ that makes AFAQ unique, that is planning, because without planning we cannot achieve our goals. And for this, AFAQ has designed an academic calendar for you that is divided into 3 periodic terms, and each term has 2 periodic units. As we can see that we have designed an academic calendar for Unit 1 that is having 6 weeks, in which 5 weeks have been allocated for the learning and teaching and 1 week is allocated for the assessment period. That's not all. We have also designed a suggested timetable for you. You can adjust this timetable according to your school by giving 7 periods to the subject mathematics. I hope that we will learn a lot of new things together. So let's get started with unit number 1. Before starting the lesson, let's have an overview of today's lesson. So today's lesson falls in periodic term 1, periodic unit 1 to 2, which would be covered in periodic week 1 to 8 of textbook unit 1. So unit number 1 is about whole numbers, and this unit is having around 30 SLOs which would be covered in this video lesson. So students, let's start from an activity, and this activity is going to be about introduction. And to cover this SLO, the methodology has been given in DLP 1. So let's have the introduction, students. Here's Ali and here's Umar. Ali is saying Assalamu alaikum, how are you? And Umar is saying Wa alaikum assalam, I am fine, thank you. So students, we have designed a worksheet for you, and this worksheet is about self-introduction. You need to tell us about what is your name. You need to fill this in the blank. What is your date of birth? How old are you? What is the name of your school? What subject do you like? Where do you live? What is your favorite game? Now pause this video, resume it right after 1 minute, and solve this worksheet in the presence of your parent or your teacher. I hope that you have done the worksheet. Now let's go to the next SLO. So this SLO is about term 1, unit 1, week 1, day 2, DLP 2. And to cover this SLO, the methodology has been given in DLP 2. Okay, so previously we have done the introduction, but now we are going to do introduction with the greeting words. So what are greeting words? I'm going to tell you about that. Ali is saying, good morning, how is your new class going on? Umar is replying, good morning to you too. Thank you, it is going well. So thank you is a greeting word. Whenever you take something from someone, you should always say thank you because it is a greeting word. Now let's move to another activity. So this activity is about term 1, unit 1, week 1, day 2, DLP 3. And to cover this SLO, the methodology has been given in DLP 3. So this activity is about the numbers. I hope you are all familiar with the numbers. Here's a worksheet for you, and this worksheet is about count the object and match with the correct numbers. There are a lot of colorful flutes. You can see that these are the numbers and these are the picture. You have to match the number 1 with the picture that is containing only one item. So 1 is already done for you, as you can see that there's a picture of a watermelon and number 1 is matched with that picture. Now you have to solve rest of them with the help of your parents or your teachers. And resume this video right after 1 minute. I hope students that you have done the activity worksheet. So now let's move to the next SLO. And this SLO is about term 1, unit 1, week 1, day 3, DLP 4. And to cover this SLO, the methodology has been given in DLP 4. And in this SLO, we would be identifying numbers from 1 to 9 and counting objects up to 9 and represent in numbers. So let's count. So students, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made different fruits for us. Let's count some of these fruits and say the numbers. Can you see in this picture there is only one watermelon. In this picture there are 2 apples. Now read the rest of them in the presence of your parent or your teacher and resume this video right after 1 minute. I hope that you have done the page number 2 of your maths book. So now let's move to the next SLO, and this SLO is about identifying 0 as a number, and this SLO is about term 1, unit 1, week 1, day 4, DLP 5. The methodology to cover this SLO has been given in DLP 5. So students, I hope you all know about the number 0. So let's go to the number 0. So let's observe on your book page number 3. So Marwa has 2 sparrows. Look at the sparrows in the cage. You can see 2 sparrows here. Oh, one flew away. There is only one left. And then one more sparrow flew away. Now as you can see that the cage is empty. So now there are 0 sparrows in the cage. In other words, then when there is nothing, it means that it is a 0. I hope that you have understood about the number 0. Now let's move to the next SLO. So students, open up your book page number 8 and let's observe in this book page. What is this page about? It is about identify and color the clouds having the number 0. As you have done previously about the number 0, so here's number 0. Now find the rest of 0 and color them with the presence of your parent or your teacher, and resume this video right after 1 minute. So now let's move to the page number 9 of your book, that is about take the pencil holder having 0 pencils. As I told you, when we have nothing, it is 0. So in this box we have pencils, in this we have pencils, but here it is empty. So you need to take this holder. Now color the circle with the correct number of the object in the box. Here they have given you some options like 5, 6 and 4. You need to count the pictures and then color the right circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you need to color the circle which is containing number 4. Now solve rest of them in the presence of your parent or teacher and resume this video right after 1 minute. Now we have another worksheet for you that is related to your book page number 9. So this is about tick the picture having 0 ducklings. As I can see in this picture, we have 3 ducklings. In this picture we have 1 ducklings. In this picture there's no ducklings, and in this picture we have 3 ducklings. It means that you need to color the picture where there is no ducklings. So take this picture. Now we have another question. Which of the following having 0 legs? Circle them. So you know that snake do not have legs, so you need to circle the picture of snake. And then we know that snail also does not have any legs, so you need to circle the picture of the snail. Now let's move to the other concept. To cover this concept, the methodology has been given in DLP 6, and this SLO is about read numbers up to 9 in numeral and in words, write numbers up to 9 in numeral and in words. Now let's move to our concept. So now students, open up book page number 4. Let's read and write. Number is number in numeral and words. Number also have names. Let's count the object and read the name in numeral and in words. So here you can see that this is empty. So the word for this is 0. And you can write it in numeral, that is 0. So you can read this all with these words and with these numerals. Now let's move to the other slide. So students, I hope that you have understood the previous concept. Now we have flashcards for you, and these flashcards are about numbers. So students, as you can see that there is only one butterfly in this flashcard, so number 1 is written above that picture. Now you need to read all these numbers, pause this video and do this in the presence of your parent or teacher, and resume this video right after 1 minute. Now let's move to the next. We have a worksheet for you, and this worksheet is about count the objects and color the box with the correct numbers. We have done the same worksheet before, so I hope that you could do it easily. Let me solve one for you. So here are 1, 2, 3, 4 turtles. So you need to circle the box that is containing number 4. Like there are 1, 2, 3, 4 turtles, so I would be coloring this box which is containing number 4. Now solve the rest of the worksheet in the presence of your parent and teacher, and resume this video right after 1 minute. So students, here's one more worksheet for you that is related to your book page number 4. So in this worksheet, draw the correct number of dots on each box. Like here it is written 3 blue dots. Wow, it is a coloring worksheet. Now you need to take out all of your colors and color this box with 3 blue dots. And in this box you need to color it with 7 red dots. In this you need to color it with 9 green dots. Now solve the rest of the worksheet in presence of your parent and teacher and resume this video right after 1 minute. So students, I hope that you have done the worksheet about coloring the dots. So now let's move to our next concept. It is about Term 1, Unit 1, Week 1, Day 5, DLP 7. And to cover this SLO, the methodology has been given in DLP 7. So now let's move to our concept. So it is about your book page number 7. What this worksheet says, count the object and match with the correct numbers. You have done the same before. So it is easy for you. So as you can see that there are 1, 2, 3, 4 bags in this box. Now you need to find number 4 and match this picture with that box. Let me do one for you. So you need to match this picture with the number 4 over here. One more thing in this worksheet that I want to do, and that is about number 0. As I told you that when we have nothing, it means that it is 0. So in this picture you can see that there is no object given. So it means that it would be matched with the number 0. Now solve the rest of the worksheet in presence of your parent or your teacher and resume this video right after 1 minute. So students, I hope that you have done the previous page. Now let's move to your book page number 10. That is about counting the object and match with the number in words. So students, as you can see that in the first box there is no object. It means that it would be matched with the number 0. So let's find number 0. It is 5, 6, 3 and here is 0. Now what you are going to do that match this empty box with the number 0. Now solve the rest of the worksheet in presence of your parent or your teacher and resume this video right after 1 minute. So students, now move to the page number 10 of your book. And this worksheet is about count the objects and match with the correct numbers and numbers names. As we have previously studied that numbers also have their names. So now, as you can see that number 1 is written over here. Let's find one object. Where is one object? Here we have 3 objects, 2, 4, 5, 8 and here is 1 tomato. Now what you need to do is that you need to match number 1 with the picture that is containing only one item. Now what next you need to do is that you need to find the number 1 name. It is number 2, 8, 4, 6, 3, 7 and here is number 1. Now what you need to do, first you need to match this number 1 with the picture and then you need to match this picture with the number name, that is 1 over here. Now solve the rest of the worksheet in presence of your parent or your teacher and resume this video right after 1 minute. I hope that you have understood all the concepts. Now your teacher would be giving you some reinforcement worksheet and then you would be having 1 week for the assessments. Now we will be meeting in the next video, inshallah.